Red Wings. It wasn't that long ago, but it brings back fond memories of the Leafs beating them in overtime at the Centennial Classic. I know, right? Gosh, it's wonderful. Hey, you know what's more fun? Not choking and needing overtime! Hi, everyone. Hello! Come on! The Leafs won a thing! Austin Matthews! Moto! Wizardry! And... Well, time for a rebuild. This team is ruining my life! Reach it all the way down 8 Mile. Leafs win 4-0. Am I repeating myself? Oh, this time it was against the Detroit Red Wings in Detroit. That's a big win, man. Because I'm sure you've been seeing all these tweets like, oh, you know what? The Leafs are in a playoff spot now, but they're like 4 points out of last in the East or whatever that is. And my first instinct is go, oh, shut up, games in hand. And then I look and I'm like, that's true. And one of those teams that was in a 6-way tie, that's right, a 6-way tie for last in the East was Detroit. And they are like a hot week away from a playoff spot, so you gotta beat them. First period, Austin Matthews goes, okay. He doesn't get an assist, but Zach Hyman creating all kinds of havoc in front. Jonathan Ericsson accidentally kind of bats the puck to Austin Matthews, and now the play can go a couple different ways. Matthews put himself in a position to succeed, but he's kind of in an awkward position. He's not guaranteed a goal here, even though he's gonna get an open shot. And this is the difference between Austin Matthews and humans. This is a rival, a divisional rival, an original 6 rival, and you're close together in the standings. Points mean everything. It's a scoreless tie, and you have a chance to break that scoreless tie. You have a chance to give your team the lead. I mean, think of the pressure. Think of the pressure on this teenaged Austin Matthews. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to throw a sick backhander past Peter Mrazek. 1-0 Leafs. In my own selfish mind, I think Austin Matthews is the yin to my yang. Because here's me, all crazy over here, talking about, oh, the Leafs won, and isn't that a great thing? And oh, the Leafs lost, and everything's a disaster. They need to fire everyone into the sun. I am hype. I love this team. I go nuts for this team. And then you have Austin Matthews. Scores a slick, sick, disgusting backhand goal, and all he does to celebrate is a little like he's in Napoleon Dynamite. And no less than half a second after the goal is scored, Matthews looks bored. Because not only is scoring goals in the NHL getting old to Austin Matthews, scoring goals on the Detroit Red Wings is getting old to him. But they're not old hat to little old me, and the Leafs head into first intermission up 1-0. Now in the second, they gotta build on it. Leafs with all kinds of pressure in the Detroit zone. Nazem Kadri at the forefront of all that, throws it to the point to Matt Hunwick. Hunwick throws it to Pollock. Blast! And I have said how many times that he has an underrated shot. I will take the heat for that. Look, not an offensive juggernaut, but I like his shot. A lot more than Peter Mrazek likes his shot. I thought Leo Komarov might have tipped it. Doesn't matter. P-Rabbit puts the Leafs up 2-0. Multi-goal lead heading into the third. And there's enough people screaming, oh, Frederik Andersen has another shutout going, that I'm like, stop it, the voodoo's gonna reach Detroit. Third period, JVR side of the net in tight. Stop me if you've heard this before. Backhander, and that goes in, and it was a little bit sad. Believe me, I want to be happier. JVR with the 17th goal, by the way, but oh, Peter Mrazek is having a game. Old Peter Mrazek's having a season. I don't even know if this thing was going in, and Peter Mrazek just kind of puts it in his own net. Scary part of this goal for me, because I was at the bar, I couldn't hear it, there was no sound. I see Tyler Bozak going like this. And I saw him crash, and then I'm like, oh, he's gonna say he tipped it and it was a high stick and it's gonna be no goal. Bozy, at least pretend like it's a goal. But apparently he was just being a good guy and telling JVR, no, that's yours. Last year, the Leafs were scrounging for goals. They were terrible at it. This year, they're scoring so much, they're like, no, it's okay, bro, you take that one. Oh, my despicable, the 4th goal. Go back and watch it. Zach Hyman labors off the ice for a line change. Nikita Soshnikov is the last member of the 4th line to come on the ice. Freddie Andersen notices that, and he fires the puck up ice to... oh, you know who it is. He goes cruising up the wing. Woo! Cocks it, fires it. Woo! That's a bad goal. Doesn't matter, counts. Woo! The nature boy, Nick Flair, and how about Freddie with the assist? No, not Freddie Gauthier, the goalie one. There are not going to be many nights. Why am I still wearing these? There are not going to be many nights where Freddie Andersen is the highest scoring Freddie on the Leafs. Here's what you got to do, okay? For every video, I #watch the game, but right before I shoot the LFR, I always watch the Game in 6 on MapleLeafs.com. Love that little highlight pack, but it's a highlight pack. It doesn't pay close attention to story structure. That's why I also watch the highlight pack on Sportsnet. It's a much shorter one, but sometimes because they're paying more attention to the story story of the game, they catch things that the Game in 6 leaves out. But the Game in 6 has a nice long cut of the fourth goal. Watch how it all breaks down. Zach Hyman gets hurt, I think it was behind the Red Wings net, and he labors off. He is the last one from his line off. You got Gauthier, Martin, and him skating back to the bench. Hyman hits the bench and Soshnikov makes a beeline for the wing, and Freddie sees this. Fires it right to him, he hits the wing with speed. Yeah, that puck shouldn't have gone in a million years. I think that one might have been going wide too. Doesn't matter though, you put yourself in a position to succeed, and sometimes you do. And that is it, the Leafs win 4-0. Freddie! Raise your hand if you died when Frederik Andersen looked hurt. Okay. Austin Matthews is the Leafs' best player. I'm going to throw that out there. But I don't know if he's the MVP. Because if the Leafs lose Austin Matthews, they're probably screwed. If the Leafs lose Freddie Andersen, they're screwed. That's the difference. And then he gets up and I'm like, that's good news. Why are you staying in the game? It's 4-0. Well, Curtis McElhinney's supposed to play tomorrow. Who cares? Put it in! Luckily, Freddie is able to close out the game. He looked fine and I'm just gonna... Back-to-back shutouts for Freddie Andersen, dodged a bullet there, and I learned from the Sportsnet highlight pack on sportsnet.ca. He's the first Leafs goalie to have shutouts in back-to-back games since Ben Scrivens. For some reason in my head I was thinking Ed Belfour, but no, that's right, I remember, and those were not good teams. They like to allow all the shots. Luckily, he liked to stop them. It wasn't the most perfect game. I mean, the Red Wings had opportunities. Freddie was flopping around a little bit. The Wings just didn't bury him, but Leafs made it a little easier on Freddie. Only 22 shots. Mwah. Even though goaltending has been very stingy for these two teams in the very recent past, but tonight, you got McElhinney and the tired Leafs taking on the can't keep the puck out tired Flyers. I'm going to take the over. And the Leafs are going to take over third place in the Atlantic. Beautiful! That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. I got a brand new trade tree up on sportsnet.ca. When the Leafs traded Chris Versteeg to the Philadelphia Flyers. What happened? I guess you'll have to listen. Not listen. I wrote it, you idiot. I guess you'll have to read it.